What's up, to viewers? My name is Pax, and I'm speaking facts. Welcome back. If you're seeing my face, that means you're in the right place. Today, I'm here to react to Floyd Mayweather Jr., aka Pretty Boy Floyd, aka Money Mayweather, the the money team. It looks as though Netflix is headhunting and they're accusing Floyd Mayweather Jr. of being in breach of a contract that he signed to do a rematch fight with none other than Manny Pacquiao. It's something that the fans will definitely want to see. And lately, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has done numerous public interviews where he seems to contradict some of the terms agreed upon in that contract. So we're going to go over here to the Boxing Prime Network where they have the content and see what they have to say. And of course, I'm going to leave my colorful commentary along the way. Let's get over here and see what they have to say.
Things that are happening here. Either somebody messed up in paperwork or in communication or in some form of getting this fight together, misspoke to one of these guys, or Floyd Mayweather is trying to scam Netflix.
At the end of the day, I'm the smart one. Because I don't care if you write good about me, you write bad about me, just keep writing about me.
Right.
I want a real fight. So he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight. And he got his advance. So there's no reason to make excuses of that.
The biggest contract mess in boxing history just got real. Floyd Mayweather thought he could take the money and run. Netflix just proved him wrong. And what happened next will shock the entire combat sports world. Floyd Mayweather is in serious trouble. Sources claim Netflix hit him with a massive penalty for trying to back out of the Manny Pacquiao rematch. Insiders say the fine could be as high as $100 million. That number is not a typo.
Ouch.
$100 million. The contract was crystal clear from day one. Mayweather signed for a real professional fight. Netflix announced it to the world. The venue was locked in at the Sphere in Las Vegas. The date was set for September 19th. But then, Money Mayweather started changing his story. He showed up at an autograph signing in late March. Reporters asked him about the Pacquiao fight. And Floyd dropped a bombshell that nobody expected. He said the fight might not be at the Sphere. He said the location was still being discussed. Then he said something even crazier.
So right now, we don't know exactly where the fight is going to be at. We don't know the location of the fight. The Sphere is one of the places that they talked about. So we don't know if it's 100% going to be there. And this is not actually a fight, it's an exhibition.
Okay.
Wow. So they're saying, Netflix is saying that Mayweather Jr. agreed to fight Manny Pacquiao, a rematch fight, and that was going to be held at the Globe, which is an arena where they're able to box in Las Vegas. It is scheduled to be a prize fight, which means that it is a title fight and there are belts on the line, and there is a record of 50-0, which Floyd Mayweather Jr. holds at this time, and that will also be on the line if it is indeed a sanctioned fight. So we're going to have to see how this plays out, but as it stands, due to the fact that he made those comments, and after signing the contract, he is, according to Netflix, allegedly contractually in breach of said contract.
Floyd told everyone the fight was just an exhibition, not a real professional bout, just an exhibition like his other recent fights. The problem is that is not what he signed. According to sources close to the situation, that statement put him in immediate breach of contract.
Yep.
Manny Pacquiao's team was not having it. Jas Mathur is the CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions. He went on record with multiple media outlets, and he did not hold back one single bit.
Yeah, if this is your first time to the channel, please take this opportunity to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you like my content, it lets YouTube know that You want to keep me in the algorithm, and it also lets others know who like the content that we're in the algorithm. So again, please, if you like my content, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if this is your first time to the channel, please hit that like button and let's keep it going.
Author said Floyd Mayweather is officially in breach of his contract. He said there is no gray area here. This is black and white.
Oh, this is what Pacquiao manager said. If he's scared of Manny and does not want to put the record on the line in a professional boxing match, not only should he have never executed these agreements, but he should have just come right out and said because Manny ain't scared.
Mather explained that Mayweather signed 3 separate agreements, one in October, another in November, a third in December. All 3 agreements were for a professional fight, not an exhibition. Floyd received money when he signed each one. But wait, it gets even worse for Mayweather. Netflix reportedly gave Floyd millions of dollars in advance. Sources say when one journalist threw out a number in the multiple millions, Netflix people said the real amount is even higher than that.
Wow, that's staggering. So they've already given Floyd Mayweather Jr. millions of dollars in advance. Netflix has. So, you know, we can't take the money, champ, and then try to duck the fight. You know, I know there's a lot on the line. I know you don't want to lose the belts. I know you know your reputation really at this point can't necessarily take the hit, but you know, if you took the millions and you signed on the dotted line, champ, you got to get in there in that boxing ring and you got to see Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to take $100 million hit because everything that we've been hearing in the media recently says that you're in some financial trouble, and we don't want to see that, champ. So you got to do the right thing. You got to get in there and give the people what they want. You got to give Netflix what they gave you the millions in advance, the millions for, and we gotta see a prize fight. You know, the belts are on the line, the title's on the line, you know what I'm saying? Your record is on the line, and that's just how it goes, champ. You know that. You're a fighter, you're a prize fighter. Give us what we want, man.
Floyd took those advance payments. He signed the contracts. And now he is trying to change the terms after pocketing the cash.
So, yeah, there's a disagreement in terms of whether this is a real fight or an exhibition, but really that's really falling on the side of Mayweather, since apparently he already signed the contracts, the deal was already done. He took some advances apparently on the actual agreed upon terms of the contract.
Industry insiders claim this is classic Mayweather behavior. He did the same thing before his first fight with Pacquiao. That fight took 5 years to make happen. Floyd kept moving the goalposts. He kept adding new demands. And now it is happening all over again.
So what does this mean, and what's like a potential outcome for this case that's coming up?
Yeah, let us know. We need to know.
Could have some pretty serious implications, not only for Floyd's legacy, but also for how networks and advisors handle fighter compensations.
But this time is different. This time, Netflix is involved, and Netflix does not play games with their money.
Yeah, nobody plays games with their money. We're talking about millions of dollars that have been advanced, you know, and, you know, we can't control the narrative, champ. You know, you took the money, you know, you signed the contract. You don't get to control the narrative, buddy. Get in the ring.
They are a $400 billion company. They have the best lawyers in the world. And they are not going to let Floyd Mayweather embarrass them on a global stage.
He wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I don't want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So
right,
this is it.
The contract reportedly includes a penalty clause. If Mayweather backs out or breaches the agreement, he owes massive damages. Mather confirmed this in his interviews. He said the penalty is substantial. When pressed for details, he revealed it is 8 to 9 figure damages. That means somewhere between $100 million and $999 million. Floyd Mayweather crying over this mess would not surprise anyone. Sources say he is in a corner he cannot fight his way out of. He took the advance money. He signed multiple contracts with his digital signature. They have his IP address. They have his device ID. Everything is documented.
You know, the price ranges from 8 figures all the way to 9 figures that I'm able to get for exhibitions. And so why would I go out there and risk, you know, fighting a top fighter when I can get the same amount of money for 3 rounds with whoever?
Yeah, it sounds good, champ, but again, they've got your signature, even if it's digitally, on the contract. You've agreed to this fight. Manny Pacquiao and his camp said that it's a prize fight, it's a title fight, it's a sanctioned fight, and it is going to be recognized as such, and it will go against your legacy, good or bad. What do you guys think in the chat, man? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think about this, man? How do you guys feel about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s behavior? And also let me know in the chat. Are you guys team Mayweather or are you guys team Pacquiao? I didn't see the first fight.
Pacquiao himself spoke to the media about the situation. He said Floyd already got his advance payment. He said there is no reason to make excuses now.
I agree.
Manny made it clear that the contract they both signed was for a real professional fight.
Right.
Not some exhibition where their records do not count.
I think saying that he feels it's an exhibition and not a real fight.
Is that what he's feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract that we signed is a real fight.
Real fight. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, because I know he said
I want to fight an exhibition.
no exhibition. It's either real fight or not.
The financial pressure on Mayweather right now must be insane. Reports claim he is facing lawsuits from multiple jewelers. One jeweler says Floyd owes over $1 million for watches and chains. Another jeweler filed a separate lawsuit for unpaid balances. Floyd reportedly paid only $300,000 on a bill that was over $1.6 million.
Like, they're like, oh, this is like one of the OG jeweler guys. This is like who everyone else gets their stuff from. And he told me, and I'm not going to say who it is, but he's like, Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really. Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how could he be broke? He's like, yo, he spends like crazy.
Yeah.
There are also reports about unpaid rent. Sources say Mayweather was sued for more than $300,000 in unpaid rent on a Manhattan luxury apartment. For a guy who calls himself Money, Floyd sure seems to have a lot of money problems lately.
Yeah, that's terrible, champ. You know, we don't want to see that. It's really unfortunate that Mayweather seems to be having financial difficulties at this time, but for all intents and purposes, you know, Netflix has advanced him millions of dollars for this fight. It's scheduled to happen sometime in September. They've got the venue. It's a huge venue that costs a lot of money by the day, and also the marketing associated with you know, the hype and building this fight up and getting it out there, and everything associated with the marketing end of the fight. And you know, they've invested a huge amount of money and, you know, gone on the record as saying that this fight is going to take place. And it now seems as though Floyd Mayweather Jr. is trying to create a new narrative or change some of the particulars that were within the contract that he signed. So you guys let me know how you guys feel in the comments section. Let me know if Floyd Mayweather Jr. is right. Let me know if this is just all a big misunderstanding and maybe people just didn't pay attention to the details of the contract. You know, we don't know. But one thing is for certain, we do want to see a rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. So until that takes place, we want to know what the terms of this contract are. My name is Pax. We're just here trying to keep these facts in order. Go outside, do something positive, be an inspiration, or be inspired. Till next time, I'm out of here.